Copilot Workspace, a tool that lets you code from start to finish in a natural language without ever leaving the comfort of your browser, which is convenient for most, but troublesome for others. Copilot is becoming what Dev and AI wishes it could have been: useful, practical, and not a total scam. Now, while many hail ChatGPT as the OG and accessible AI tech, many forget that GitHub Copilot was released in October of 2021, nearly a year ahead of the initial ChatGPT release date, making Copilot the first real breakthrough in generative AI for programmers. And a year later, GitHub released Copilot Chat, an interface built into an IDE that finally let JavaScript devs center a div without the existential crisis. And now, a year after the release of Copilot Chat, GitHub is going for a three-peat with the release of Copilot Workspaces. While Cognition Labs may have teased us with the promise of Dev and AI ushering in the apocalypse for software engineers, GitHub took a more grounded approach with Copilot Workspace. It made it clear that Copilot Workspace is meant to be used as a tool by programmers to improve coding efficiency and not a standalone software engineer that you could hire on Fiverr, which is much more in line with the technical preview video showcasing Copilot Workspace. It starts with giving Copilot a task, and from that task, Copilot will make a plan that you can edit and iterate over until it looks just right. Copilot will then implement file changes based on that plan. Any change will be highlighted in classic GitHub fashion so that you can go through, test, and verify the code. Now, GitHub believes that Workspace will break down the barrier to entry for computer programming. They're hoping that their 100 million users will turn into 1 billion. In reality, though, according to sources that already have access to the technical preview, Copilot Workspace seems to be pretty good at fixing small issues or minor feature requests that constantly pop up in GitHub's massive code database. Anything outside of that becomes pretty difficult to implement. In other words, you'll have access to your very own personal programming intern, and as long as you know how to guide him, you may get some good uses out of it. As of right now, though, it's looking like GitHub is rightfully taking control over the generative AI for programmers marketplace. And with the 16 years worth of programming data that they have access to, I doubt anyone, let alone Cognition Labs, will be able to compete. And though I'm not normally in favor of one company dominating an entire market, GitHub has worked hard to gain the trust of developers over the last decade, and it's safe to say that they've earned it. As of right now, I'm all aboard the Copilot Workspace hype train, and I've already jumped on the waitlist myself. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.